Hi, I'm Tyler. Welcome to Govberg, and thanks for logging on. Today, we're looking at the 42mm Longines Conquest Classic Triple Crown, reference L27984623 in stainless steel. This is a limited edition of 120 pieces. You can see this watch at our Ardmore location and find out more at govbergwatches.com. Also, be sure to download our mobile app, Govberg On Time, for the latest news and horology reviews. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this is quite a unique piece for Longines in its aesthetics and its backstory. Longines has been a sponsor of the Kentucky Derby and other equestrian races, and this watch affirms that partnership. This piece in particular commemorates American Pharoah winning the Triple Crown in 2015, which is a feat that has not been accomplished since a firmed one in 1978. With a striking cinnamon red dial, this watch makes an incredible first impression. The particular model in stainless, as I mentioned, is a limited edition of 120 pieces. However, in total, there were 180 pieces made. There were 40 made in a two-tone rose gold and steel variation, and only 20 made in 18-karat rose gold. 42mm, about the round of the case, not including the crown and chronograph pushers, this piece wears true to size. With a lug-to-lug measurement of 51.5 millimeters and a thickness of 14.5 millimeters, this piece may be more difficult to fit under a tight sleeve or dress cuff because of the thicker ETA-based chronograph calendar movement. Set entirely in high polish, this case lacks any variation in finishing, so it has a distinct sheen and shimmer to it. The lugs are longer than average and have a modest slope to them, so it curves around a small wrist nicely. And the crown also has a slight knurling detail to it and is finished with the Longines insignia. Equipped to the case is a medium bolstered brown alligator strap with contrasting cream-colored stitching. As you can see, the strap has some swell to it as it reaches the lugs, but not enough to impede the fit of the watch. Further, you can see that the spring-bore holes are set further away from the watch and the ends of the case, so there's a significant amount of daylight actually showing through between the strap and the case. The strap is finished with a high-polished double push-button deployment clasp. Having these buttons makes for added safety, so the watch does not open up on the wearer when he's wearing it. Now, going back to the cinnamon-colored dial I mentioned earlier, it actually includes various hidden equestrian references. Most noticeably, the rose gold tone number 3 signifies the Triple Crown and is actually the only large hour marker on the dial. The remainder of the markers are hand-applied and coated with superluminova. Looking at the banker's date around the dial, the number 12 is also set in a rose gold tone to signify the total number of Triple Crown winners since the inception of the races. As you can see looking at the dial, it is a calendar watch with a moon phase, but it is also a chronograph. On the top, we see the month and the day apertures in the 30-minute chrono counter. To the left, the running seconds and a 24-hour dial. And finally at the bottom, we see the moon phase and 12-hour counter for the chronograph. There's an added touch to the moon phase too, with the horse engraving to commemorate Longines' equestrian heritage. On the back, we can see a sapphire crystal caseback and the Triple Crown insignia. The limited edition number is also marked here. Inside is the Longines L2798 movement, which is a modified ETA 7751. Most of the functions of this movement are actually crown controlled. By pulling the crown out to position number 1, the moon phase is adjustable, along with the date and the month. In position number 2, the time can be adjusted, and the balance is stopped so you can set the watch to a known accurate reference time. The day of the week is altered using the pusher corrector at the 12 o'clock position. The 10 o'clock position. With 25 joules and a beat rate of 28,800 vibrations an hour, this movement is surely a powerhouse, and is one that's going to be reliable over time. All these features can be found on the limited edition 42mm Longines Conquest Classic Triple Crown, reference L27984623 in stainless steel. See it live at our Suburban Square location in Ardmore, or call me at 610-664-1715 to chat watches.